Hello, I'm going to try and do a quick video here. Been busy doing all kinds of things. There's the elderberry, and I took some leaves or flowers from that, and I'll show. There's our sensitive plant. I repotted that, and that plant that came back to life that Ty got me, and I cut back all the comfrey here, so it's not a whole lot. Got my rolls over here rising. And all through here I planted a bunch of zinnia seeds. I hadn't weeded a whole lot, but here I weeded a little better, and I got soil and zinnia seeds. I was going to come show real fast. Robert had found there were some strawberries, right? I know they got a couple. There's one there. There's some here. Let's see. I think they got all the ones that were back here. Yeah. There were some here that they had got, but that was really cool to get to do our first strawberry. I got a nasturtium there, and an elderberry, and lots of weeds. Oh, there's a little bunny that likes to come out while I'm out here. And I just planted zinnia seeds here, and these are strawberries too. And I found some butterfly bush plants that actually had made it, so I'm going to try and grow one of those again. That one that's so sad I took from here, but that was before I'd found it. All these buckets that are stacked here I had under the tree with soil, and I moved those over. And there's our sensitive plant. My sage plants I grew from seed, and the rosemary I didn't grow it from seed. But here's our flowers real quick. Well, actually, before I do that, let me show how pretty with the light the peas are. There's little baby titmouses that are coming and are playing in them. They're so cute. They've been chirping and being so adorable. But we got lots of really pretty peas, and they got peas all on them there, you can see. But they have been absolutely adorable, the little titmouses. I've enjoyed them today. And I've cut from the nasturtium, and you can hardly tell. They look pretty good, but here's our plants. I just came in and planted a bunch of zinnia seeds because I figured all these will probably die in the summer. We'll see. I planted some lamb's ear here and there, and most of them made it. There were a few that didn't. And these big tall sunflowers are my perennial Maximilian sunflowers, and the ones that actually have flowers are the ones that Robert had got me, except for these. I think those are alyssum. And I planted a brand new sunflower I've been looking for forever. Then right through here and here, it's called a lemon queen sunflower. I've been wanting to grow it for years. And I got the beds weeded yesterday. You can see there's the onions, and I got roselle. And then I've got creeping thyme. And I weeded all my tomatoes here. Except I forgot there's comfrey down here that I need to get. I still need to do that. And the yarrow here is really, really pretty. I grew that from seed a few years ago. And there was growing under the elderberry tree, and I took a chunk from it and put some over here. Here's the peppers. They are really, really bushy this year. I got them weeded, and those are sweet potatoes. I like to grow sweet potatoes in between my peppers here. They're really pretty, but you can see the peas again. You can tell I love this. I keep coming in here, and it's so pretty with all the purple everywhere. I was in here earlier, and I'm like, I'm surrounded by all the pretty purple because I got some zinnia flowers here. And then these are more tomatoes. Most of these are ones I grew from seed, except for some of them are volunteers, and this is one new one that I got. The kids just took a couple tomatoes off of it and ate them. They both said they were really good. I haven't got to try it yet. It's a Rapunzel tomato. It's supposed to have lots and lots of flowers on it. Or not flowers, tomatoes. And then here's the nasturtiums. And I've got flowers planted here too. And more peas and all my lettuces. Some of them going to seed. And there's the nasturtium. I love them flowers. I've kind of like with my peas last year. I grew a bunch, and I decided that this is the pea I want. Well, I've decided this is the nasturtium that I want. So I've now found my most favorite of it. And I don't know that the squash has come up. I planted squash in here with the radishes and got it all weeded. It's an experiment to see if the comfrey does enough for weeds here. So I did half, and I don't know if the squash is coming up or not. We'll just have to see. I got a Tasmanian chocolate there. I'm trying to remember. Let's see, this is a volunteer tomato. this one and this one. They're probably sun golds. They look pretty good. Let's see, I'm trying to remember the pretty zinnias, and I got all kinds of tomatoes here. I can show Mandy's black cream tomatoes getting big. Right, let's see, is it in there? There it is, right there. That's the one we got from the store. This is the one I grew. It isn't going as big yet, but I don't have one of the fancy greenhouses. And I guess I'll just show the house right here real fast. Here's this elderberry and my chocolate mint, and then on the other side of the porch is the apple mint. Oh, look at, there's a hummingbird there. They were just flying around my head too. And then there's the mojito mint and orange mint, and I've got marshmallow in there, and there's 2 more elderberries and comfrey. And I've got some flowers I tried to plant here. Oh yeah, that one's coming up. Can you see it? Let's see. I'm not very good with this camera. Yeah, there it is. That one's coming up, and I got sweet potatoes, and I planted a bunch of different squash here. I did have a cardboard here, and I changed all that today and put this cloth down that I had found. And then down this aisle, I got all Grandma Young's flowers, or not flowers, blackberries. I'm tired. And I planted a bunch of zinnia flowers. I had a big old package of zinnia flowers that were old that I was going to try and use, so I did that. These are still Grandma Young's, and I planted a bunch of that. Let's see. You can see, maybe if I hold the camera right, see all the flowers, and my comfrey I planted with them is getting really big. And I planted a bunch of hibiscus. I have that, like 2 rows of it in my flower garden back there. And let's see, this grape, I'm like pretty positive that it's gone, but, or I guess that's the other aisle. I don't know what was here. I think it was a blackberry, and I think it actually, let's see, what does it say? Yeah, I can't read it. Anyways, there's a hibiscus, and then my grape is taller than us. I don't know if you can see, it doesn't have any little grapes on it yet, but it's there. And I threw zinnia seeds all through here. This is sorry not to blind you with the sun there. This is another different blackberry that I'd got. That's not Grandma Young's is what I'm getting at. And here's my other grape, and here's another one. These are really cool because they don't even need the fencing, so that's nice. And there's the other grape that still looks really good. And this is the one lone raspberry out of, I think, 6 that we had gotten. We got them with them strawberries that are producing, and that's the only one that's lived. And I've planted, put all this soil, all them buckets that I was showing you over there, all the buckets there, that the soil came from those. I spent a day emptying all those buckets and putting them out here so I can grow flowers. I hope it'll be really pretty. But I planted flowers all through here, and I think there's the grape that I'm pretty sure isn't going to make it. There's another hibiscus, and I'm pretty sure I planted a sunflower back there. These little blueberries are the ones that we planted last year, and they kind of are the saddest of them all. But these, we keep coming out every day and picking blueberries. It's now an everyday thing that there's blueberries out here. You can see some of them are quite big. And let's see, this is a blackberry. That's supposed to be the sweetest blackberry. I can't remember if we thought it was or not, but they have a lot of berries on them. And this is another blueberry. And so it's this one. It kind of likes the comfrey. If you look, it's like growing a whole bunch of stalks there. It's really happy about the comfrey. And then this one is one Robert had got at Tractor Supply or Atwoods, and it's like really bushy and pretty. And the thorny black raspberries actually have raspberries on them. And then I got more hibiscus, and I planted my Maximilian sunflower seeds. I got some more seeds because I really think I'm going to like that plant. These are our little babies that I grew last year in all the soils, the seeds that I planted. These are our little babies I grew last year of the blueberries. And this one, we've actually already got the blueberry from, but it's got blueberries on it too. And these are more Grandma Young's blackberries that we had dug up. I'm probably going to have to get a fence or something for them. And there's more seeds. You can see them. They're starting to pop up through there. More seeds I planted, and these are blueberries. And Robert was noticing that let's see if we can see that, it's flowering again. There's more flowers, so we'll have even more blueberries, which is really neat. And I know on this one I thought I had seen that's a big sunflower just about to come through, and there's some really big blueberries on these. But these are all flowers. I planted all kinds of zinnias and sunflowers and things like that all through here is what all this is. You can see they're starting to come up. I did it several days. It's been a progression. I did the soil one day. I don't know, I might have done the soil and all the seeds in one day. I think I did, now that I think about it. I've had so much going on. But I think, let's see, over there by the table there was a bird bath that I had that was broken, and I decided to put soil in it and put nasturtiums in it, like the pretty nasturtiums that are with the peas that I liked. And got some more marshmallow, spearmint. This willow we cut back literally to the ground, and it is done this tall. And I cut a bunch of it off and gave it to the girl at the nursery, and she traded me for a few plants and this Santa Rosa plum, and I got comfrey planted all around it, and that's a wild plum, I believe. The kids' little oak trees back there, and the plum that's been here ever since we got here. And this is a pear tree. Robert said he thought he's seen a few pears, but most of them got taken by the frost. And this one Robert accidentally hit with the lawnmower. I got a comfrey poultice on it. I'd heard that would work. I'm trying it out on all the different spots of the trees, and we'll see if they do anything, if it helps at all. This one had a really bad spot here too, so I got the comfrey poultice on it. I probably need to change it, but I've needed the comfrey for everything. This is the Granny Smith apple, and this one's the Jonathan apple. And I'm trying to think, that's the Kiefer pear, and the, what is it? Honey Crisp apple, that's what it is. And then the lilies, and all the rolls. I'm ready to eat dinner. Alrighty, I think that's everything I can show you. The roses don't look so pretty, and some things are going, but other things are coming, so I guess that's it. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.